guys, welcome to the Voice Update, your YouTube channel for entertainment, politics, viral videos and more. So right now guys, I will be revealing to you 5 propaganda strategies politicians deploy during an election period. Politics is a game of persuasion. It is the psychological warfare of winning people out to do the binding of an individual or a group of people. But propaganda is a major tool politicians employ to fight political and psychological battles. It is a smart way to tell people that black is white and to make them believe it. It is no longer the survival of the fittest. It is of course the survival of the smartest. And being the best in the art of propaganda could skyrocket you the chance of winning the poll in the political mind, which may in turn translate into election victory. However, as the political landscape of Nigeria shifts toward another general election, here are 5 propaganda techniques deployed by Nigeria politicians. Number 1 on my list, name calling and profiling. When politicians are stereotypical of an individual or a political group, their agenda immediately promotes an unlawful perception of other opponents to arouse public rejection. In most cases, their politicians use simple terminology to label or give a negative description of an individual or a particular group. On January 7, 2023, for instance, Bola Tinubu, the APC presidential candidate, described Atiku Abubakar of the PDP as Mr. Sell Everything and called Peter Obi of the Labour Party Mr. Stingy. My people, you cannot entrust your future or that of our nation to Mr. Sell Everything, Atiku, or Mr. Stingy, Mr. Peter Obi, Mr. Tinubu said during an APC rally in Ondo State. And in the same pattern, but positively, he described himself as Mr. Progressive, good governance. Number 2 here on my list is playing the common man. If you see a typical Nigerian politician stopping by the roadside to buy roasted corn, entering a local restaurant to eat local food, or even taking a sachet of water, don't fall for such immunity, especially during the election period. Politicians use these propaganda techniques to make the common man feel loved or remembered. For example, Mr. Peter Obi has been reputed for always playing to be a common man. Recently, he had been seen mostly in the black cloth at airport carrying his own luggage without being aided by anyone. This propaganda strategy worked like magic because many of his supporters would describe him as the presidential candidate with a simple personality. The number 3 on my list is playing politics with words. Good politicians are users of words. As James, a renowned presidential speechwriter, once said, "The art of communication is the language of leadership." The masterful use of words can sway audience or electorates to keep less focus on important matters. It is a manipulative strategy to distract listeners using glad words and oversimplifying complex matters. Number 4 on my list is the testimonial method. This is a common propaganda technique among Nigerian politicians. It is a device used to gain public acceptance. Politicians seek power by visiting famous individuals or highly influential persons for endorsement. It is during election season, for instance, that palaces and places of traditional rulers and religious leaders become very busy as politicians pay homage to sing their blessings. Seeking the endorsement or acceptance of a widely loved person or an influential individual is called testimonial. Testimonial is so important in political propaganda that no serious politician dare to toy with it. When Olusegun Obasanjo, former Nigeria president, endorsed the Labour Party presidential candidate Mr. Peter Obi as his preferred presidential candidate, many Southwest leaders criticized him for leaving his fellow Yoruba man Bola Tinubu to support an Igbo man. Supporters of Mr. Tinubu were angry about such an endorsement because Mr. Obasanjo is regarded as one of the few respected elder spokesmen in the country. The number 5 on my list is the lesser of two evils. In 2019, many Nigerians were convinced that President Buhari did not perform well enough to deserve a second term. But the narrative of the APC supporter was that President Buhari was a lesser evil when compared with the major opponent Atiku Abubakar of the PDP. fast forward to 2023 presidential election, the same strategy will be used to sell the Labour Party presidential candidate Mr. Peter Obi ambition to Nigerians. The narrative pushed to the public is that Mr. Obi is lesser evil when compared with other presidential candidates who have been described as corrupt vote folks or money bag politicians. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Drop your opinion, drop what you think about this video, and please support us by subscribing to our channel, like, share and comment. Thank you.